man. The Wendy Williams Experience.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
What your ears are about to witness, the greatest queen of all time. Okay, party people in the house.
Turn it up, yo. Turn it up. This is it. Allow me to reintroduce this. Representing
From west to east.
Just better get it right.
Y'all know the name.
Wendy Williams.
Been in this game for a while.
I hate to brag, but
Ain't nobody
Hey, this phenomenal.
like the queen.
Right here.
who the world is with so much drama.
From yo block to yo block, heard of the number one female. Been doing this for years.
Every barbershop, beauty salon.
Who the world is with so much drama.
Again and again.
Wendy Williams.
Bringing your name up. A lot of you haters scared to death. Don't know.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams.
She in it the win.
Wendy Williams.
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
The ain't playing. I like to present you the winner of the Gangsters of the Year award.
Once again.
Introducing
How? Everybody else might be off, but we're here. Welcome, everybody, to the President's Day edition of the Wendy Williams Experience, where we're just going to carry on as if everybody's here. So if you miss, then you miss. Oh, well. We're going to gossip about Sierra and Don Cheadle and Jennifer Lopez and Lindsay Lohan and Paris Hilton, plus All-Star Weekend. I didn't watch a thing. I wasn't at any parties, but I trust that you have got a report to file. And, excuse me, during Advice Hour, ladies, I've been reading this book called The Hookup Handbook. And inside of it, there's a wealth of knowledge, including this little list of, they call it the bull decoder. So, when he tells you one thing, well, they decode it to let you know what it really means. So I'll go over that during Advice Hour. Plus, I'll take your problems and your snafus as well. And a smattering of music, the gossip. It is what it is, people. It's the Wendy Williams Experience.
This is a Wendy Williams exclusive.
No, you didn't. You only gave me $5. No, I gave you 20. And I ain't gonna sit here and argue with your flat ass face, homegirl.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Somebody make a copy of the memo that we've all received concerning Cisco and send it to Samantha Mumbo. You know the English black girl singer? Cisco is her new boyfriend. You see what I'm saying? Now, fire off a memo to this girl. No, just make a copy of the one that we've already received. We all have the memo.
How you doing?
Okay?
This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot.
Coming through your speakers, boy.
It's Wendy, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Disconnect. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. I was damning all of you this morning when I woke up, and damning me the most for wanting to work. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We got more snow than I thought. I'm looking, I'm like, oh my gosh, my son's school was closed. Who knew whether, our nanny would make it to the house, in which case then he'd have to come to work with me, and, that'd be all fine and cool. But will all the interns be in, to help make the games nice in the office while we're working? Is Dave going to make it from the Poconos? I know Art's just up the street, but, then I was just like, damn, if I had just taken off from work today, I wouldn't be thinking about any of this. And my sister and my niece left this morning. And so They had to get their rent-a-car back to the airport. That doesn't have four-wheel drive. I don't have time to be swinging past an airport and then returning a car later. Just disaster. I feel like I worked a full day and I'm just getting here. But I'm not complaining. I'm sure you all have a lot going on in your lives, too. Alas, we're all here together. And for people who are normally here because they're working and stuff and who aren't here today, damn them. Why couldn't they make it? We're all here. Oh, man. I went to see Wicked on Saturday at the Gershwin Theater in New York with my niece, and I do have to say, it was good. It was told. Now, I'm not a play person. I'm not even a movie person, mostly because I don't have the attention or the time. I start getting antsy. I can't exactly call it ADD. That's not what it is. But what it is I can find a million things to do in a 2-hour period that it takes to watch a play or a movie. You know what I'm saying? And even at the house, watching a DVD or something, I got to put it on pause and get up and do stuff and then get back to it. No, I just don't have the attention span because I've got other things to do. So, and I didn't hide it from her. She's 14. She can take what her aunt Wendy, as crazy as she is, feels about a play. Alex, I'm only going to this play because of you. And I got to tell you, I'm gagging over having to sit for 2.5 hours. You'll pardon me that I made sure to get an aisle seat for me. And then she sat next to me so I could get up and down and, ants out and, all like that. I didn't get up once. I didn't even get up during intermission. It was really good. Wicked is probably the most popular play going on now. It's at the Gershwin Theater in Manhattan, and it's the story of the Wizard of Oz, as told by the witch and the Wicked Witch of the West and Glenda the Good Witch. Man, the Wicked Witch of the West got a raw deal. We're all painting her with the bitch stick. I got to tell you something. She really tried right. And when we first watched The Wizard of Oz, you know how like Auntie M, the storm, boom, and the house lands on the shoes? That's the Wicked Witch's sister. And all she wants to do is get the slippers back. Just life's circumstances turned her into the bitch that we all see on The Wizard of Oz. She really isn't like that. And her and Glenda, they really made a go at a real friendship. And I know where the scarecrow came from and the concept of the Tin Man and the Cowardly Lion and all that stuff. I know, because I saw Wicked on Broadway at the Gershwin Theater. And I want to shout out to Kurt, the usher, who immediately recognized the experience as it walked through the door. You made me feel like a real big auntie to my niece. He ushered us over to the VIP area, and we went up the VIP, elevator in the back and stuff. Bruce Willis and Tom Cruise were there. Yeah. Tom stood up in the middle, and then, he got, hawked upon, by the gawkers and stuff. And then after the play, we were just leaving like regular people, and then here comes Kurt again. He says, do you and your niece want to go in the back and like meet the actors and see what all's going on back there? Now me, I'm like, hell no. You know what I mean? I don't need to know what's behind the smoke and mirrors and stuff. I'm so out of here. I appreciate a good performance, but my behind is hurt. 2 hours and 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So you can imagine. I'm, great play. And by the way, I laughed and cried and fell asleep. Yeah, I was nodding. But I also laughed and I cried. Anyway, so we went backstage and we saw all 90 of the wigs used for the performance and all the dresses, and we met some of the actors. And this is big for my niece because she goes to the New World School of the Performing Arts in Miami, which is like the Fame High School. She wants to do Broadway. Like, she wants to go to the Yale School of Drama in the footsteps of Angela Bassett and like that. So this is like big for her. And she's 14 and her Aunt Wendy's here. And, Kurt is treating me like, Diana Ross. Thank you, Kurt. That was real impressive to my niece. I really appreciate that. And she got this poster signed by all the actors. And, she coveted it afterwards. We had hot chocolate at the place next door. And, it was just I looked like the real big auntie. Took her to H&M and, all like that. Took her to all the places where you could get the look for less. H&M, Forever 21, she fell in love. I took her over to Marmy Shoes. She loved it. Shout out to June over at Jane, excuse me. I say June. Jane over at Marmy Shoes. Jane, thanks for, helping me play host. I look like the real big auntie this weekend. Anyway, so that's that. I don't need to go any more damn plays, though, for at least 5 years. Forget it. And Sierra's not a man. Thank goodness she's actually addressing this head on. I hate that, she's a friend to the show and everything. She says, that's funny. The rumor that I used to be a man, she was talking. She said, they said Oprah said that on her show. I have never been on Oprah in my life. We all know that I have years before I go on Oprah. So come on. Yeah, Oprah didn't say that, Sierra. Oprah doesn't even know who you are. And that's not a bad thing. It's just, stating what is what is. Nobody, that's being perpetuated by, I don't know, Sierra, but anytime it comes across my desk, I always shut it down quickly. And just assume that did anybody see the All-Star game this weekend? I totally forgot it was All-Star weekend. Jamie, did anything good happen? I heard that Jay-Z and Beyonce look fabulous. Yeah. I heard that Kelly looks like she's getting paid and she looked fabulous. Yeah. And I heard Michelle, who cares?
Exactly.
She looks like,
except that Kelly and her, I guess, ex-fiance sat like 7 seats away from each other.
Well, who was sitting in between?
Well, it was Kelly, Michelle, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Solange, I don't know, one of the family members, and then a guy, and then him.
See, I don't know what Roy Williams looks like on site, so it would have done me no good to watch. But let me just correct this, because, the word is that their engagement and their marriage is postponed, or their marriage is postponed because of conflicting schedules. But we all know that conflicting schedules a lot of times means we're broken up, but we just don't feel like going through the drama of saying it. Now, riddle me this. Who was the person that he was sitting next to? Because, for instance, if me and you, Jamie, are at something and we're not sitting next to each other, you're like 4 seats down, you could be down there because you're talking to Chris Rock about coming on the show, and I don't want to give him a direct hit by talking to me. So I might say, look, Jamie, switch seats with that person. Go over there and schmooze Chris Rock. Then here, take a little budget money, buy him champagne, really, juice him up during the game, and then come back and report at the end. Or Jamie, go sit next to Tyra Banks for me, and let's try to get her on the show.
Nah, it wasn't like that. He was sitting there. It seems like he must have had tickets next to her prior to the
case closed. Exactly. All right, so they're broken up. Yeah. But I heard she looks good to be back out on the stroll.
Definitely.
Okay. Michelle's dating the white man now, the journalist from London. I think I told you guys that before. She's not with her fiance anymore. I wanna cater to you. I hate her verse in that song. Oh, she's so skinny. Can't you hear her legs clicking together even through the TV when they do video? And I know you all, hit me with the man stick, so that's why I don't feel bad hitting anybody else with it. She does look like a man. Just skinny, just a mess. Well, I got some more diva pictures from the Pepsi commercial that Beyonce and my girl J-Lo did together. And I got to say, in every frame, Beyonce wins. In every frame. Jen, I got to say, you want to know what? This is a perfect example of why it's good to be thicker and a bit longer in the legs and a bit taller and just a bit everything. Beyonce's presence is... I don't even look at my girl Jennifer, and I love you, Jen. I love you. Beyonce wins. Smooth contest. Remember the Cosbys? The Huxtables used to play that smooth contest, and the kids would be the judge when the parents would come downstairs before. Well, Beyonce wins the smooth contest. It's close, but really, no cigar. Yeah. Did you guys have a nice weekend? I guess a lot of you all are still enjoying it. Did you eat good food? Did you cook at your house? Did you have any hawk? This is a perfect day for hawk. Calling up the Chinese food place. Because it's snowy here in the Northeast. I don't know how it is where everybody else is and stuff. But it's snowy and it's disgusting. And it's a perfect day to call up for some General Chow hawk. and some hawk broccoli. Hawk and broccoli. Not beef and broccoli. Hawk and broccoli. Oh, boy. All right, everybody. Well, please keep it here. I feel in rare form just because I figure if I'm going to leave my house on a day like this, I'm not going to give a half-ass show. So keep it here. Thanks.
It's Wendy, man.
Hey, Wendy.
Hi.
My boyfriend gave himself a wet Susie or whatever, and he said he almost burnt his off.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Tracy Ellis gave us a pow shot on the inside of the Essence, and her mom, and just beautiful. I read the article. I was just like, oh, And Diana's sitting in the bed, hair just fanned out all over the place. You know.
And her kid's giving her new hope.
The kid's giving her new hope. And hopefully the number to a dentist. I'm just saying. I mean, she'll get around to that. Those teeth are bad.
This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Hey, guys. It's the Wendy Williams Experience on the radio. It's not a best of show today. We're here. And coming up next hour's Advice Hour, there's a woman who recently started job training at a new job and has already caught the eye of one of the trainers. People are so hot in the pants. I swear some of you all let your libidos get in the way of damn near everything you all do in life. You're guided, men and women. Ladies, we're quick to say men are guided by the little head, but some of you all, you're no better. Anyway, I'll address that during Advice Hour. Now, shout out to Shayna who's listening, who says, Wendy, first of all, how you doing? I heard you talking about the pictures of the Pepsi commercial with Beyonce and J-Lo. Well, did you see the pictures of Beyonce at the Grammys with Jay-Z, Usher, and his date? Beyonce does not hold a candle to Usher's date. Beyonce's facial expressions are like, excuse me, I'm the only one who's supposed to look good around here. Usher's date is doing the damn thing in the pictures. Beyonce looks like she's 17. Correct me if I'm wrong. Why does Beyonce always look like a subdued old lady at award shows and a sex kitten elsewhere? She does. The only place I've seen Beyonce look like a subdued old lady is in the Cater to You video. And I haven't seen the video because I don't think it's ready. But they keep showing the same outfit. She's wearing like way too much skirt at the bottom. Have you seen it? And that big green stupid taffeta thing belted at the waist. I said weight, I guess, Freudian slip, because, you know, how much weight does she look like she has on? Like, why that outfit? Tina Knowles, what are you covering? We like to see our Beyonce near naked. No, I've never noticed that. Let's go to gettyimage.com when we get a chance. We can go together, class. At first, when to get there, can you please send me the Beyonce pictures from the Grammys? I didn't see them. And also, I need to see Usher's date. Everybody says that Usher's date looked really good. And as well, oh, you know what? I did see Usher's date. I saw a red carpet special yesterday, a repeat. And Usher's date was really pretty. Shout out to Amina. Amina lives in Trenton, representing Rutgers and Camden, and says she became a devoted listener, and she has a love-hate relationship with the show now, but she is addicted, and she has a question. Is it true that Lauryn Hill is back in the studio with Kanye West, and can we expect an album from her either during the summer or early next year? She's desperate for some new Lauryn Hill. She wants Lauryn to come strong. Yeah, from what I understand, she is doing a track or maybe several with Kanye West, and she's back in the studio. And yeah, I mean, and I don't know when it'll be out. You know, it's all according to, I guess, if she keeps up with her meds and it's a good day and whatnot, then, you know, she'll get out of bed and go in the studio to bless you all with something good. Ian's listening and says that he hates the term ADD. His wife, Shannon, uses it. Says that he has no focus on, he can't focus on one thing at a time. And Ian says, hello, if I don't do that, it's not going to get done. I clean the fish tank, cook, breakfast, lunch, and clean the bathrooms, the kitchen, and the laundry, all in the course of 6 or 7 hours. Then I go back to work in the evenings on an average Sunday. FADD, it's called multitasking, mama. Yeah, Ian, I hear what you're saying. Exactly. See, I don't think it's ADD at all. I just can't sit. I've got to multitask. I've got to do a lot of things at one time. Otherwise, it doesn't feel normal. And how is crap going to get done? I'm not staying up until midnight. You know, like I will not do that. I fell asleep right in the middle of, my car was double parked in the middle of Wisteria Lane last night. I was asleep like a half hour onto the drive. Then I woke up. Oh, gosh, I hate the new lawn boy. I hate him. He's not even good looking. Ugh, that old lawn boy is just to die. Ugh. What else did I see on Wisteria Lane last night? Oh, that was a pretty good episode, though. When I say I fell asleep, I don't mean full-blown drool. I just mean, you know, asleep, and then I'd wake up, you know. Shout out to Chocolate in Irvington. Chocolate says, Wendy, my best friend in the whole world just got engaged. Can you please congratulate them? Her name is Wanda Anderson, and his name is Sean McGee. I'm so proud of them. 14 years and 7 kids later. Well, damn, do you say congratulations on that, or it's about damn time? Congratulations, you all. Better now than never. Wow. Chocolate, are they having a big wedding? I mean, engaged. Are they having a big wedding? 7 kids and 14 years later? Or are they saving their money to, buy a house or whatever? Just asking. What is it, Monday night? Okay, so Half and Half is coming on. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis are on the show. And Dee Dee's going to lose her position at the law firm. She tries to find a solution without enlisting the help of her father. And then the one-on-one show with Flex Alexander. David Faustino is going to be guesting on there as a high-powered agent. You remember him, Bud Bundy, from the Bud Bundy Married with Children show? Back in the day, I thought he was such a wig. Do you know what I mean? Well, that's what he was trying to, he was trying to get into rap and stuff. I remember I had this friend named Jeff, and David Faustino would come visit New York, and Jeff, Jeff was good friends with Dondre Whitfield, and Jeff and Dondre and the Fushnikins and me. Somehow I was in there too, but it wasn't me being romantic with any of the guys. It was just kind of like, I guess like we had stuff in common, whatever. La Schmoove, we ain't got nothing to prove. I was, the night girl at my radio station at that time, thugging it with the Carhartt, and a 40 and some Chief, and you know what I'm saying, like a guy's best friend, kind of, sort of. You know what I mean? Dondre was on All My Children. Jeff was his good friend. Bud was still with Married with Children. I was still, I guess, starstruck by it all. So even though I was holding it down here, on the radio and everything, it was still great to be able to roll in a party with Bud Bundy and Dondre Whitfield, and we'd have a good time. And so, but back then, we'd be in the car, and David Faustino was always freestyling. Always a freestyler. You know who he reminded me of? He was like Brian Austin Green, who also always wanted to, have a black aura about him, rap. Remember from 90210? Black so much so that when he and his girlfriend, I forgot her name, the actress, had their baby, they named him Cassius. Brian Austin Green's son's named Cassius. Y'all. Oh, boy. Oh, my gosh. Jennifer Lopez, why do they keep going on with these pregnancy rumors regarding Jennifer Lopez? She doesn't have a bun in the oven. I mean, we've been talking about it for like 3 months now. You figure in 3 months she'd be showing. Did you see at least the pictures, the images from the web at her fashion show? Since I didn't go because we were away on vacation. But I saw the pictures. Her stomach was flat. She was wearing a little tiny, white bra-esque top thing and the pants. I'm going up to her... I'm going to the warehouse, the Sweet Face warehouse, this week to look at the clothes and stuff to see, what I can pinch and get at. Hey, Andy Hilfiger, I can't wait to look at the clothes close up because I've gotten mixed reviews on the clothes. I got to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Some people are like, ugh. Other people are like, oh, I was really impressed. So, anyway, more about Jennifer and Advice Hour, by the way. Advice Hour is coming up, and I'm going to the fax machine next. Keep it here.
Wendy, man.
I drove yesterday to get you, but that book is fire! Yes, honey, you did it again, honey. You did it again.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Everybody needs some.
Should I leave? Like, is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice out.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me advice on plastic surgery?
Mm-hmm.